Okay, here we go. I've had a busy week. Sorry, I couldn't get videos out. I've been just working like crazy. So here's what's going on. First of all, I wanted to talk about, because this is, I don't know how you feel about this, but I just read this morning, it was posted on the eBay Seller Hub on the 4th, but I didn't read it till today, that on September 16th, they are raising the ground advantage calculated shipping for certain zip codes. Not everywhere, but certain zip codes. And if you click on the link that's in eBay to what zip codes they're referring to, it takes you to a PDF, and it's in USPS language, so they speak in zip code. And it's just a list of all these different zip codes. It does have the state next to it. So from what it appears, from what I could see just scrolling very quickly, it looks like it's from Maine to Georgia. I did not see Florida in there. Could have flipped too fast. I don't remember seeing Rhode Island or Delaware. They're very tiny states. But they could have been, and I just went too fast, to see them. I believe they said it's going to be minor. And as far as eBay goes, their system is to be updated so that on the 16th, when you print your shipping labels, they will reflect, or I guess probably not when you ship your labels, but I guess it's when the purchase, all that's going to go into effect on the 16th. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it is when you purchase your label, but they said it's going to be minimal. They didn't give a dollar amount or percentage from what I could see on eBay. I didn't go to the USPS site because I just didn't. I was kind of busy this morning. So I'm still busy. So here's what's going on. I have done a couple things to try to boost my sales because, it's September, the beginning of September, towards the end of the summer slowdown, and I've just got so much stuff going on, and I also have so much stuff. It's driving me bonkers, and my workspace is a disaster area, and I just want to get rid of some things. So what I have been doing, I have been going, when you sell similar, you really should make some sort of an adjustment on your sell similar items, because I think sometimes, especially with the photographs, the system, there's a signature, I guess you could call it, on the photographs that will tell the system how old it is, which kind of sometimes I think dates your listings anyway. Just my thought. I don't have any proof for that, but bottom line is they tell you when you relist, or not relist, but sell similar on eBay, you should change your prices. And I kind of think this is applicable to Poshmark and Mercari as well. They're getting smarter and smarter, for one thing. Even though they're not as old as eBay, they're starting to pick up on some of the same algorithm similarities. I'll just say it like that, in order, to keep your listings fresh. So what I have been doing is, I put in my custom SKU the date of when something was listed. And anything that's over like 3 years old, y'all are going to be so mad at me. Anything that's over 3 years old, that's just regular commonplace stuff. So t-shirts and, mall brand, which is mostly what I sell anyway, or items. And a lot of it is things that are not popular sizes. So I don't do very well with smalls and extra smalls. Mediums, I do better with large and up. So those kind of things tend to sit for a while for me. So if it's over 3 years old and I've had it that long and it hasn't moved, I'm taking the price all the way down to $5. Now I can promise you I have paid less than $5 for it. I paid less than $5. A lot of it's been donated to me, and I just need to get it out. If somebody wants to buy it real cheap, like I sold a pair of Chico's skinny jegging type things yesterday, take it for $5. They were donated to me years and years ago. Just take it, okay? So I made a couple dollars on it. It's not in my space anymore. Bye. So I've been doing that. I'm also been very conscious of making sure that I've been running sales for the last couple weekends. I run mine on the weekend, and there's a couple things that I don't include in those sales. Otherwise, I put everything on sale. But yeah, my $5 pieces, they don't go on sale. Oh, I also do not accept offers on those too, by the way. But anything above, excuse me, $5 is my lowest, okay? I'll just put it that way. Anything above that, I will still take offers. But I'm running sales, so like from Friday morning till, I put it at Sunday afternoon just to make sure that I have enough time to get everything together to get it shipped out on Monday. That's just a time management thing to me. So it stops at around 3 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock on the Pacific, 3, 4, 5, or maybe 2 o'clock. I don't know. I think there's 3-hour time difference. And that gives me time to pull everything Sunday night and then get it labeled and shipped out early Monday morning. So I've been running sales, and I'm leaving out anything that's $5, and I'm also leaving out, I don't have a lot of it, but I do have some DVDs on there, and they're free shipping, but I'm selling them dirt cheap. I'm not really making any money on them. So, they're just staying as they are. If they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. So there's that. And what else is going on? And of course, I'm trying to stay consistent with making sure that I get new listings up, although I am faltering a little bit. I will tell you that I am. And there's a reason for that. And the reason why is because I have been focusing on my booth for the last 2 weeks. So what's going on there? Now remember, August was my first full month, my second month on the calendar, but my first full month. So I had part of July and August, and here we are at the beginning of September, and in 2 months Halloween is going to be over. So anything that's specifically Halloween is stuff that I want to get out right now. I want to get it out, and believe it or not, this stuff is selling. I sold a bunch of pumpkins and some other kind of Halloween-y type things. They're going out. So I'm done. I can't make any more Halloween stuff or put any more Halloween stuff together. I have just a couple of knickknacks that I couldn't place the last time I was there. That was yesterday, for various reasons. So when I go up there in another week, they'll go out. But that's it. I'm not focusing on Halloween anymore. Halloween is over for me. Now it's just a matter of moving the product. But so what I am focusing on now, as far as the booth is concerned, I have all my Christmas decorations, and I know, it seems weird to be talking about this stuff right now when it's still very hot, but in reality, I'm behind in the game. Like, I should have been thinking about Christmas really in June and July, as far as the booth is concerned, and getting those things together at that time instead of now. But anyway, I do have my decorations for the booth all together, and it's just a matter of when it's time to decorate, getting up there and doing it. And I'm also concentrating on things that will overlap from the fall all the way through the end of the year. So I made some sweetbreads. They're not real, they're fake. And I'm working on making some pies. Not real, they're fake. Okay, the sweetbreads are made out of that foam, excuse me, that foam that you spray in cracks to fill in cracks. It's actually in the hardware section, and it's that foam that you spray a little bit and it blows up like crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm using for the bread and muffins and things like that. And then the pies, I'm going to be making apple pies and pumpkin pies. They're fake. You can't eat them. Okay, and they're made with air dry clay and sponge and plaster of Paris and different things like that, and then you paint them. So I've got some pies coming up. I want to make 6 pies, and then I did a little prototype. So one of the things that's actually moving pretty well for me are these little bowl fillers, or they call them, heard them called ornies. I never heard that before, but they're calling them ornies. They're not really ornaments, but I guess at Christmas time you could like place them in your tree or hang them from something if there's a hanger on them. I'm not putting hangers on mine. I've never really seen them with hangers. I've just seen them, they're like little tiny, or not tiny, but small plush type things. A lot of times they're rustic or primitive looking. And so I did my prototype last night for little gingerbread men, but I have some others that I want to make. And you know what I'm doing? So here's what I'm doing. You know how when you go out thrifting for clothes and you just don't look at it close enough and you get it home and there's something wrong with it and you kind of think, should I sell it or should I not? Is there a stain or a tear or something like that? Well, I have a whole collection of stuff like that. Not a whole, it's not that big. But anyway, I've been using those things that I can't sell. I've been using them for my ribbons on my pumpkins and on my bread. I've been using them for all different kinds of things that I'm doing, because the truth of the matter is it's different fabric, meaning not what everybody else has all the time, for one thing. And a lot of times if it's donated, then I paid nothing for it. If I get it at the thrift store for, you know, $2 or less, it's cheaper than going to the store and buying fabric, and nobody's seen it. You know what I'm saying? It's something different. And so that's what I'm using for my my ribbons and my little bowl fillers and things like that. I'm actually cutting up clothing and using it to make these different things, which is really, think about it, you know, back in the day, that's what they used to do. They would buy fabric, they'd make a dress, or they'd make an outfit or something, and as it wore out, they would cut pieces off of it, and they'd use it for patches, or they'd make quilts out of it, and they make different things out of it. I mean, you kind of laugh at the scene in Gone with the Wind when Scarlett uses the curtains to make her beautiful green dress, but that was actually normal. Maybe not for her because she was a spoiled brat, but that's what the poor people did. Okay, so it goes along with that granny core, farmhouse, cottage core kind of theme. When you rustic, you know, primitive, when you're taking something and you're repurposing it for something else. And so that's what I'm doing with that. And just to give you a little ideas, if I don't know how handy you are or what all you guys are doing, but there may be other people who can put this to use. So yeah, I mean, a flannel shirt might make a really cute little teddy bear or baby doll or something, you know. You just never know. And I'm using this pair of they're actually for like a young teenager, like a tween size pair of brown overalls. They were cute, but they're not sellable for me, and so I'm cutting them up and making gingerbread men out of them. And I had a shirt that was actually my size, and I was gonna keep it, but because I couldn't sell it, and I thought, well, you know what, Jenny, you don't need to do that, because you could get something to wear for yourself. First of all, when, you know, you're not gonna wear that, but if I was gonna wear something like that, I could get something that didn't have a stain. I don't have to be wearing stains, because I wear stains all day long when I'm working. Excuse me. Oh gosh, I'm by myself, I'm choking on nothing but air. Anyway, so I used that for the little bows on my pumpkins. Yeah, I just tore strips off of it and made it into ribbons. So, and then there was a pair of they're actually men's pajamas. They were green plaid, and you know, Ray has he has no feet, okay? So he wears shorts, or he cuts off the bottom of his pants, and these pajama bottoms, that's what he did. He cut the bottoms off, and so I used the part that he cut off, that green plaid, and used that for ribbons as well. So yeah, you know, there's things you can do. So anyway, that's what's going on. I'm very, very busy right now, which is fine. I like being busy. I'd rather be busy than bored. And I will keep you posted. I'm going to try to keep up with you, you know, giving you guys updates and let you know what's going on. I'm doing the best I can. There's just so much of me to go around, though. So I'm sorry that I'm a little behind on my video uploads. I'm really sorry, but here we go. We're going into the very soon, before you know it, the winter holidays will be here. So anyway, let me know what you guys are doing. Have you started any planning yet? I know there's some people start Christmas shopping really early. Are you one of those? Just tell me what you're doing. Put it down below. If you like these videos, you know you can subscribe, and you'll get your notification next time I post something, and we'll go from